What's up, my people? Welcome back to Sublime Shape. We're gonna hop straight into this chest, triceps, and shoulders workout. And as you can see, we have our very comfortable steel toe boots on because I went straight from the day job to the gym. But whether I'm wearing boots, Vans, or flops, I'm gonna make my way to the gym. Let's pause real quick. The backstory to this lift is that a month ago, I was just getting back into the groove of lifting. So I was only able to bench press this exact same weight for 6 reps. So now we're about to see how many repetitions I can get a month later. The reason I had to get back into the groove of lifting a month ago was because I really had to lock in on studying in order to get my personal training license. So going through school while working an 8-hour shift was kinda hectic, but your boy is back in the zone and you're about to see me dispel the myth that you can't gain strength while cutting weight. And just to provide context, this is my AMRAP. I built up to it, of course, warming up with the bar, then a 25-pound plate on each side, then a 45 plate on each side. Now, the way I train is I start off with my compound lifts. Compound lift, meaning a lift that trains multiple muscle groups at once. So for instance, barbell bench press primarily targets the chest, but it also targets the triceps and the front delt. As you can see, we've already passed our PR from last month of 6 reps, and I'm still going hard and heavy in the paint. A few more reps left in the tank. I don't know, maybe the work boots is giving me powers. I might have to try them on more to the gym. I might have just found out a lifting secret. Let me know if any of y'all try a steel toe boot session. Let me know how it goes in the comments. Come on, can I get 12? Can I get 12? Maybe next time. Next up, we have a superset. So after these dips, I'm gonna go right to the dumbbells and I'm gonna perform lateral raises. As I progress in my cutting journey, I'm gonna be throwing in a lot more supersets because when you're in a caloric deficit, you're gonna have a lot less energy. So why spend 2 hours in the gym when you can spend 1 hour in the gym doing the same amount of work by using supersets? So time and energy are the 2 main benefits of supersets. And the best way to do supersets to avoid burnout is to put a compound movement with an isolation movement. For instance, after overhead press, you might want to do lateral raises with dumbbells. Or say you're doing barbell rows, maybe you want to pair that with shrugs. And those dumbbells in my hands are only 15 pounds. I see people in the gym sometimes ego lifting. They'll pick up the 35s and the 40s, and they can't control it. So they swing the weight up and down with no control, no activation of the muscles. And what they're really doing is just wasting energy and hogging up the weights. And you do want to progressively overload with every exercise. So if you've built your way up to the 45-pound dumbbells and you can do those with correct form, go right ahead, big dog. Now we're going to perform chest flies with the cables. So I'm going to show you guys first how not to perform this exercise. Then I'm going to show you how to do the exercise correctly. You see how I'm moving the cables back and forth all quickly? That's not activating anything. What I'm doing right here is wasting time and hogging the cables from somebody who really wants to work out. With an isolation exercise like this, you really want to take your time and focus on that mind-muscle connection. Focus on squeezing those pecs inward like you're trying to smash them together. You want to pause at the top of the rep just like that. And then on the negative portion of the movement, when the weight comes back, you want to slow it down to really engage all of the muscle fibers in the chest. And just like the lateral raises, you want to pick a weight that you know you can control and perform for 12 to 16 reps. We started off the workout with the heavier compound lift like the bench press. Now we're going to end it off with an isolation exercise like chest flies so we can focus purely on the pectoral muscles and send blood straight to the chest. Okay, my people, and for the final movement, we're going to target our core. And if you can't yet do this with a stability ball, you can simply do it on the floor. That's all right, because you will build up to being able to use a stability ball. What we're going to do is do push-ups. If you can only do 1, that's okay. And we're going to superset that with some knee tucks, 4 of them. And repeat this cycle as many times as you can. And then once you can't do anymore, we're going to get into plank position until you can't do that anymore. And my core has always been something that I've really neglected. But as of late, I've been throwing in little fun circuits like this one at the end or at the start of my workout to engage the core. Because as I get older and wiser, I'm realizing it's not about lifting all the weights or having all the muscles. But now, for me, it's about feeling good and being a complete athlete. I want to have agility. I want to be flexible. I want to be quick. I do want to have all the muscles still, but I also want to have stability and balance. So that's why you see me on this floor hitting this plank till I can't no more. Because we're on the road to 6-pack abs, my people. Work boots and all, we cannot stall. Now that the workout is complete, let's hop on the scale to see what we're weighing in at. 162 pounds. So we're 5 pounds down from when we first started cutting. We were 167 at the start, so your boy been getting that weight off. This is actually the lowest I've weighed in about a year or two. And as you can tell from the thumbnail, we're looking good, but still nowhere near where I want to be physically. But I'm gonna look a lot more cut and a lot more lean once I get down to the 150s, because I've been walking around in the 170s for years thinking I look swole, but really I've been fat. So it's about goddamn time that I've woke up and got shredded again. I'm not gonna cut too low. 148 will likely be my limit, but we'll see once we get down there. I think 148 is where I'll look my best at. And from that point, I'm gonna slowly bring my calories back up to maintenance and then maintain from there and progress into a slow bulk during the summer. I know what to cook, I know how to cook it, and I'm gonna bring all you guys along this journey with me. I'm gonna track my macros accurately this time around. I'm gonna get the correct amount of protein every single day. The striations and cuts are becoming a lot more visible. The striations and cuts are beginning to become a lot more visible, but I'm still nowhere near as vascular as I was back in high school in 11th grade when I was down in the 150s. But the beautiful thing about this weight cut is over the years I've built a lot more muscle mass. So once I get back down to the 150s, I'm gonna be a lot swoller than I was when I was in high school. The other night I watched Pumping Iron starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. Great bodybuilding documentary if you haven't seen it. It's free on YouTube, so go watch it. So that's why you see me getting my pose on. And as I get more vascular, I'm gonna be posing a lot more. So be prepared for this weight cut journey, my people. Don't ever expect me to pose competitively though. You will not see me on stage, oiled up, posing for the judges. I do the poses for fun, but I will not compete. Thank you for watching. If you were entertained or informed, please leave a like, subscribe if you aren't already, and share the video with friends and family. Road to 6-pack abs.